in one of the hottest, driest, and most desolate places on Earth, Death Valley National Park in California, USA. There's a strange and seemingly impossible phenomenon: rocks that move on their own, leaving long trails behind them in the cracked desert floor. Welcome to the mystery of the Sailing Stones. The Sailing Stones, also known as sliding rocks, are large rocks, some weighing over 300 kilograms, 700 pounds, that appear to have moved across the desert on their own. They leave behind visible trails, sometimes stretching for dozens of meters, as if someone dragged them across the ground. Yet when you look around, there are no footprints, animals, or machines, just rocks and their eerie tracks across the dry lake bed. This phenomenon occurs at Racetrack Playa, a remote, flat, dry lake bed in Death Valley. The ground is hard and cracked like a dry puzzle, and the stones seem to have glided over its surface in all directions. For decades, the mystery puzzled scientists and visitors alike. Many theories were proposed: wind, magnetic fields, even supernatural forces. But in 2014, a study using time-lapse photography and GPS tracking finally solved the mystery. Here's how it works. In winter, a thin layer of water from rare rains forms on the playa. Cold nighttime temperatures cause thin sheets of ice to develop under the rocks. As the morning sun melts the ice, light winds push the ice sheets, gently dragging the rocks across the slick, muddy surface. When the water evaporates, it leaves the rocks and their trails behind. So yes, the rocks really do move, but with a little help from wind, ice, and just the right conditions. Sailing stones don't move often. It may take years or even decades for the perfect combination of water, ice, and wind to occur. That's what makes them so fascinating, and why scientists had trouble catching them in the act for so long.